One of my favorite parables ever is the Chinese bamboo tree. See, the Chinese bamboo tree requires water, nutrients, and sunlight for 4 years before it yields any results. Finally, after 4 years of consistency, it sprouts 90 feet within 5 to 6 weeks. See, I believe we ought to look at our lives a little bit more like this Chinese bamboo tree. We ought to realize the potential of consistency. Can you commit for the next 4 years to planting, to giving nutrients, to showing up every day for something that you won't see for 4 years from now? If it meant it could set you up for the rest of your life, would you commit? Would you show up daily for 4 years without seeing any progress to create the life you want, to have the family you want, to have the world you want? It takes consistency. There's the story of the tortoise and the hare, and how the tortoise won the race despite being one of the slowest creatures there. How could you beat the hare? Well, the hare burnt out. The hare gave up. The hare went full speed for 90 days and stopped. The tortoise took a step forward every single day and never stopped. You see, life is meant to live the long game. Most of us overestimate what we can do in 1 year and heavily underestimate what we can complete in 10. What can you create in the next 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years by committing consistently today? What would your world look like? What would your bank account look like? What would your skill set look like? What would your mindset look like? What would your relationship look like? What would your family look like if you showed up every day consistently, no matter what? See, the highlight reel of social media has made us all impatient. We all crave dopamine now. We crave the notification. We crave the message. We crave the comment. We crave the follow. We crave the virality. We crave pleasure in this instant. We've forgotten the bamboo tree. We've forgotten what it takes to sow the land, what it takes to hunt for food, what it takes to truly grow into the versions of yourself that you seek to become. And so most of us give up far too early. Most of us are on our way to strike gold, yet stop before ever reaching it. And so if you're considering giving up, if you're considering stopping, if you're considering holding yourself back, if you feel like you've had enough, know that you got to keep going. You got to take another step forward. You got to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Commit at least for the next 4 years, even if you don't see anything. Life is rewarded to those who are patient, and in this day and age, it is a hard lesson. In a fast food society, can you see the long-term vision for your life and choose to do the action today that'll eventually lead you there? In a world where everybody wants everything now, can you steer the other way? Can you feel the pain now so your future self thanks you later? Can you do the hard thing now so your future life is easy? Can you show up even if you don't want to? Can you put in the reps? This is your life, and as far as we know, we only get one of them. So plant your seed, nurture your soil, give your life the nutrients that it needs to thrive. And know that a choice to be complacent, a choice in mediocrity, a choice to be lazy, a choice to not do what you know you need to do, a choice to not water the bamboo tree is still an active choice. Every action has a reaction. Every action has a consequence. And the consequences of taking the actions To stay comfortable is mediocrity. The actions of choosing to play small is a lack of fulfillment. The act of saying tomorrow is you'll never obtain your results. Today is the day you must move forward. In my life now, I'm looking at what do I want to see in the next 10 years? How can I move towards that vision today? What can I commit to for the next decade that will lead me and my family to everything I've ever wanted? That is the choice you have. That is the weight of your decisions. That is the possibility that awaits you. Play the long game. Play the patient game. Play the consistent game. Play it with your health. Play it in business. Play it in your career. Nobody can beat the man or woman who continues to show up daily regardless of their results. Let me say that again. Nobody can beat the man or woman who continues to move forward regardless of their results. Life is going to happen with or without us, but only we choose how to respond to it. This life will pass before our eyes far faster than all of us desire. If there's anything any elderly person, our grandparents, our elders have taught us, it is that it moves faster than we think. So what can we do today? How can we move forward today? How can we get out of bed today? How can we start today? Your future self, all you've ever wanted, lives on the other side of the daily actions you choose. Equally, the life that you do not want waits on the other side of the actions you choose. We have two wolves that we can feed. We can choose to feed the life that we want, or we can feed the life that we don't want. Two of my close friends spent years building a business. They eventually shut down. Years thinking this was going to be their life path. Years showing up. And then nothing. No money. Selling their cars. Needing to move across the country. Nothing. That journey led them on a path to launching a product that has now built them the biggest brand, the most revenue, the most money that they've ever had, because they stayed the course. Failure did not define them. Failure was a stepping stone for them. Now they have a team, customers around the world, thousands of reviews, people that love their products, and they're living the lives that they've truly always wanted to live, because that is what is rewarded to those who keep showing up. And I don't know what darkness you're feeling. I don't know what challenges are going on in your life, what deaths you face, what griefs you've struggled with. But no, you have this. You got this. Do it. And don't let anything get in your way.